A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Wednesday, November 9th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. With all of the votes cast Tuesday counted, Democratic Congressman Patrick Ryan was ahead of Republican challenger Colin Schmidt, a state assemblyman, by 2,173 votes. Ryan, who earlier this year won a special election for the current 19th district, polled 49.37% of the vote to Schmidt's 48.56%. Early Wednesday, Schmidt conceded defeat. Democratic State Senator James Skoufis was ahead of Republican Dory Hooley by 1,180 votes in his effort to remain in the upper house. The new 42nd district encompasses most of Orange County. Skoufis polled 48.95% of the vote to Hooley's 47.76%. Republican Dutchess County Executive Marcus Molinaro has defeated Democrat Josh Riley in the race for the new 19th Congressional District. Molinaro polled 50.25% of the vote to Riley's 48.7%, with a 6,185 vote margin of victory.
There are big problems facing America and Americans, and I look forward to going to fight for the people of upstate New York.
Riley issued a statement early Wednesday morning saying he's down but not out yet. Democratic Congressman Sean Patrick Maloney, chairman of the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, was over 15,000 votes behind his Republican challenger Michael Lawler, with most votes counted early Wednesday. Lawler polled 52.12% of the vote to Maloney's 45.79%. The challenger labeled Maloney as an ultra-liberal. Michelle Hinchey defeated Sue Serino in the new 41st State Senate District race. Both are senators in their current districts, and Hinchey says running against a colleague was awkward.
Unfortunately, in these moments, in redistricting years, some crazy things happen, and we happen to be right in the middle of it.
Hinchey, a Democrat, defeated the Republican Serino by over 6,000 votes. Hinchey is the daughter of the popular late Congressman Maurice Hinchey. Democrats hold the enrollment edge in Ulster County, and it paid off for Jen Metzger, who defeated Ulster Town Supervisor Republican Jim Quigley by a 47% to 39% margin. Metzger told supporters in Kingston last night that voters in Ulster County stood up for democracy.
They stood up for our rights. They stood up for a fair, equitable, and sustainable society because they came out and voted for candidates who stand for those values.
Metzger is a one-term Democratic state senator who lost to Orange County-based Michael Martucci, who opted not to seek re-election. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
Paul Arteta started in the Orange County Sheriff's Office in November 1992, and 30 years later he was elected on Tuesday as the agency's new sheriff. A Republican, he defeated Democrat Bernie Rivers. The new sheriff declared his own war on drugs and crime.
If we can't put them behind bars, we're going to take the drugs away from them. We're going to arrest them for trying to poison all of our children and killing off anybody between the ages of 18 and 50 right now. The age range is going up and up, and it's really disgusting, and we need to fight that. We need to fight the crime and keep it away from Orange County. New York City's a different animal. We're going to keep the New York City crime away from Orange County.
Arteta, who was previously a captain in the sheriff's office, is currently serving as deputy chief in the Montgomery Village Police Department. Acting Dutchess County Sheriff Kirk Imperati has won in the race for the top law enforcement post. Imperati, a Republican, captured 58% of the vote by defeating retired Sheriff's Deputy Jillian Hanlon, a Democrat.
My parents raised me right. Butch Anderson, my predecessor, raised me right in the sheriff's office, and it's just an honor to be the next sheriff and take our office to the next level. We built a great foundation, and we're just going to improve upon that foundation and get even better.
Imperati had served as undersheriff in the administration of the late Adrian Butch Anderson. That placed Imperati in the post as acting sheriff. Fire Tuesday night claimed one life and damaged a house at 25 Babes Lane off Latintown Road in the Middle Hope area of the town of Newburgh. Firefighters arrived to find heavy fire in the attic and a report of a man unaccounted for in the upstairs of the residence. The man was located, CPR performed by town of Newburgh EMS, and he was transported to Montefiore St. Luke's Cornwall Hospital, where he later died, according to EMS officials. An active shooter drill was conducted yesterday at Orange Ulster BOCES to help law enforcement respond to school shootings. Orange County Executive Stephen Newhouse says he gets plenty of questions from parents regarding school safety, as news reports, sometimes on a weekly or daily basis, cover mass shootings in schools. He said it's very critical since we're seeing more and more across the country.
We have tremendous cooperation from BOCES, who represents all the school districts. The police chiefs are critical. The first responders, 9 times out of 10, the first person on the scene is going to be a rank-and-file police officer. They need that training. They need that experience.
The exercise was also conducted to help those attending from many regional police, fire, and EMS departments to recognize violent threats in schools and how to create an emergency action plan. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.